Talk Dirty to Me. I just couldn't help myself. Talk Dirty to Me by Jason Derulo. Big hit. And why? Because people like talking dirty. And I'm going to tell you the who, the what, the when, the where, the how about talking dirty. Why should you do it anyway? You should talk dirty because if you're in any relationship, you want to nourish your sex life. You want to keep feeding it. You want to keep spicing it up. You want to keep making it grow. As I've talked about in many of my videos, that sexual compatibility is a very important part to keeping a relationship healthy. And so what you want to do is spice it up. And if you want to be an expert at talking dirty, it's like any other skill, you have to practice. And at first, it's going to be a little uncomfortable because you're like, well, let's do the dishes, let's put the kids to bed, and now let's talk dirty. And it just doesn't seem to go with the flow. One of the main things you have to get through your head is that when you're in the bedroom, you can go into your own little world and you escape from the person that you were during the day. And you can be that porn star. You can role play the doctor and the other person's a nurse. Or you can role play that you're a masseuse and you're giving a sensual massage to your client with a happy ending. Talking dirty can go on throughout the day. Text each other dirty things throughout the day. You whisper stuff to each other when you're walking by. And it builds up like that sexual tension that is also wonderful when you actually do get into the bedroom, especially for women who do need a little time to warm up. And you can pretend to be whoever you want, or you can just be yourself and just talk dirty. So whenever I go to the hair salon, I have some girls that are there that have all these questions that they're waiting anxiously for me to talk about. The question of the day was, how do you talk dirty? What do you say? Give me some examples. If you really don't know what to say, you can always watch porn and get some ideas from the porn stars. But if that doesn't sound like you and you want to do it more like customized to who you are, think about if you were describing a phenomenal meal. You got your appetizer, you got your soup, your salad, main course, your side dishes, and your dessert. So if you were going to describe this phenomenal 5-star meal to a friend, you would probably talk about every adjective you could think of about how awesome the Brussels sprouts were. You talk about how they're made. You talk about the roast beef. Oh, delicious, orgasmic, chocolate, decadent ice cream sundae. And you could do the same thing when you're having sex. Go into this graphic detail about every part of each other's body. Everything from the head down to the toes. Men love to hear how awesome their penis is. Men are very concerned about how their penis looks and feels and tastes. If you describe how it fits you perfectly, or how the length is the perfect, or the width is the perfect, or if you're just so turned on by it, it's gonna turn him on. And vice versa, if you talk about her private parts, if you talk about her pussy and you love the way it looks, and go in to talk about it like, hey, Georgia O'Keeffe's flowers. You could talk about it and make it look like it's like a work of art. There is just no end to the things that you could talk about. In addition to just living in the moment and talking about how you feel in the moment. Do you want it harder? Do you want it softer? Do you want it faster? Do you want it to go slower? All the different sensations that you're feeling, you could talk about out loud, and it's going to turn your partner on immensely. It's going to turn you on. So, as Jason Derulo says, talk dirty to me. Thank you all for watching the show. Please subscribe to my channel, KarenLee Potter, right here on YouTube. Check out my absolutely phenomenal, amazing, fantastic website. Sign up for my email. You'll be entered into a contest to win special prizes like iTunes cards, Starbucks gift cards. There's all kinds of great rewards for entering your email on my website. What else? Oh, I know. I love y'all. Keep spreading the word. Talk dirty to me.